Despite all of the differences between these twisted characters, functionally, they're all the same. I'm not a programmer for the game, but I am a programmer, and I think I've mapped out some basic fundamentals of how the AI in this game functions, just from my personal experience with it. The Twisteds appear to use node-based movement, a form of movement where they travel from one point, or node, to another, to get around. They always stop at the same points every single time without fail, no matter which Twisted is moving. This is heavily exploitable. But we'll talk about that later. For now, let's talk about the AI. The AI in this game seems to work in 5 stages: wait, wander, chase, pursue, and investigate. In the wait stage, the character will stop, stand still, and do nothing for a set amount of time, before wandering somewhere else. There's not really much else to say, it's pretty self-explanatory. Some Twisteds wait longer than others, notably Twisted Tisha waits for an extended duration of time to clean with her feather duster, and Twisted Flutter does not wait at all, but otherwise, this stage isn't very intriguing. In the wander stage, the character will walk to a random pathfinding point on the map. This is the most common stage seen constantly around the game. You'll see Twisteds wandering around the map essentially at all times. Keep in mind that Twisteds don't actually know where the player is during the wander state, leaving you safe to go AFK whenever you want. Well, as long as you aren't spotted. The chase stage is when a Twisted drops all of their current activities and runs after the nearest player, right? Well, not exactly. The chase stage is a little more complex than that. Twisteds will chase after the player currently in their line of sight with the lowest stealth value. This means that even if multiple players are in a Twisted's line of sight during a chase, only the player with the lowest stealth of the group is in any danger, leaving the rest to be completely ignored. That is, unless the player currently being chased escapes the Twisted's line of sight, or in that case, the Twisted will immediately switch their attention to the player with the next lowest stealth value. The pursue stage is an extension to the chase stage. This occurs when a player breaks line of sight with a Twisted, but the Twisted continues to chase them. This is due to the Twisted's attention span, a hidden timer that determines how long a Twisted will continue to chase you after breaking line of sight with them. If a Twisted fails to catch up to a player before their attention span runs out, they immediately go back to wandering. Some Twisteds have longer attention spans than others, notably Stompers have considerably longer attention spans than every other type of Twisted, but most of them lose interest in about 3 seconds.
What are you doing? You're not the thinker!
Lastly, the investigate stage. It's a bit of a special case, triggered only via machines.
Think fast, Chucklenuts!
When a player fails a skill check on a machine, a loud sound will play, alerting all nearby Twisteds and putting them into the investigation stage.
Oh, crap.
In this stage, as long as a Twisted is not currently chasing or pursuing someone, they will immediately run directly to the machine where the player failed a skill check. After reaching this machine, they will turn away, returning to their wander stage and picking a random point on the map to travel to. There are special attributes for Twisted Astro, Twisted V, and Twisted Dandy. However, as Astro will remove 50% of a failed machine's progress upon reaching it, V can hear a failed skill check from anywhere on the map, and Dandy will investigate a machine when it is completed as well.